In a letter dated 23rd August 2016, addressed to the Commission of Land Registration from the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development that NTV managed to obtain, the National Forestry Authority is accusing the Kingdom of Bunyoro Kitara and Hoima Sugar Ltd of encroaching on Bugoma Central Forest Reserve and acquiring titles illegally.
We recently discovered two land titles. One is a freehold title in the name of Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom, and the other, which was issued 5 days later, is a leasehold in the name of Hoima Sugar, and apparently the two titles are in a contested area. As per our maps and gazetting instruments, the purported area that has been allocated to the sugar investor is part of Bugoma Central Forest Reserve.
Officials from the National Forestry Authority are now contesting the land titles and want the land titles cancelled. The authority is now dragging the Omukam of Bunyoro, Hoima Sugar Ltd and the Uganda Land Commission to court.
In the meantime, we are exploring a legal option against which hopefully we should be in position to see action taken to stop this wanton destruction.
The Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Amongi, who we spoke to this evening, says she has learned of the encroachment on the Bugoma forest land and has immediately ordered for the cancellation of the land titles in contest, pending an investigation in the matter.
I have taken action as a minister and written to the Commissioner Land Registration and the Permanent Secretary to effect notice of cancellation to the Omukama of Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom on the following grounds. Number one, under the Memorandum of Understanding signed by the Kingdom and Uganda, it clearly spells out that forest reserves are not included in the property restituted in the Kingdom.
She has also vowed to see that appropriate action is taken against the officers in the ministry said to have processed the land titles.
And once I get that response, we are going to sit as a top management and look at the recommendation of the Minister of State for Environment and all the circumstances pertaining to the obtaining and registration of this land title, and take appropriate action as per the rules and regulations governing public service.
The Prime Minister of Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom, Norman Lukumu, who spoke to NTV on phone, has denied the Kingdom's encroachment of the Forest Reserve land, saying that their interest is in the land adjacent to Bugoma Forest Reserve.
Yeah, I think NFA is just being unfair to Bunyoro. One, the forest reserves they are talking about were restituted back to the Kingdom by government. It is the duty of NFA to simply degazette those forests and return them to Bunyoro if they were gazetted. So, this particular forest we are talking about is Kyangwali Forest Reserve, not Bugoma Central Forest Reserve. We have no claim over Bugoma Central Forest Reserve, which is under the mandate of NFA. Our interest is Kyangwali Forest Reserve, which was restituted to the Kingdom. We opened up boundaries and got a land title. Now, the question of land title being fraudulently got and so on, I think NFA can prove that in court. But we cannot go on to say we got a land title fraudulently, no. Because this was our land, it is known, people are there, we are there, NFA is our neighbor.
For now, officials of the National Forestry Authority are in Masindi district to file a case at the High Court contesting the encroachment on the forest land. Suhail Mugavi, NTV.